Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. As you can see in the last episode, Michael Magus finally unlocked the ability to fly on his broom. It was a little quirky. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the controls on mouse and keyboard, but I have been trying to get a little bit better at it. As a result of having this, I think I can help out another student. She met me in this courtyard, and she was letting me know that she was bullied by the other students. I believe that's one right there. And they threw her gobstones up on high places around the castle. We could see one.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Is there 5 more of those? I think there were 6 in total. I don't know if they're all here in this area, but that's something we can start to look out for as we are cruising around the map. Now, we were working on a pretty cool mystery quest trying to uncover what happened to a ghost, and the area that he died in was this huge, sprawling cave. I wanted to continue that quest. I actually poked around a little bit and even went and retraced my footsteps back to the original quest giver to see if there was any more insight that they could provide. But so far, it looks like we are on a bit of a pause with that storyline. There are plenty of classes that we could take inside of Hogwarts as well, but, well, Michael Magus is a man of his word, and I may have put off something a little bit too long. You see, there was a little goblin just north of Hogwarts who ran into some bandit trouble not too long ago. He even asked us for a little bit of assistance, but I was a little busy at the time. I don't want to do this tonight either, so I'm going to sit down and we'll wait until the morning. Yeah, here's the little guy.
I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
Yeah, sorry about that. It has been a couple of days since he first told me about it, and he has just been kind of standing in here out in the rain waiting for us to return as well. I believe the bandit camp just follows this road through the forest here. Flying through the trees on broom is a little sketchy, especially once you get a little bit of speed behind you. The tail on this broom really kicks out. It's like I'm drifting around corners. We have been using our level ups to increase a few areas of Michael's magical abilities. The first one is stealth. We have really gone heavy into the disillusionment charm. This should allow me to sneak up to these bandits here and be pretty effective at clearing this out. The other thing I spent some points on were my...
There's more than one way to enter.
Like there's more than one way to enter. I spent some time on my Protego spell, or some points on my Protego spell, where we protect ourselves. Now, if we deflect an attack, it should stupefy 2 opponents instead of just a single. And that stupefy duration is going to be increased as well. Steal a Loyalist Ranger's crossbow bolt. How does one do that? And disarm an enemy are our dueling feats. Looks like there might be 5 enemies inside of this area. And it does look like our disillusionment is already working a lot better. These guys haven't noticed me at all so far. I wanted to try to find a way to deal with this guy. He seems to be overseeing everything. If we're trying to do this as a stealth mission, this guy on the high grounds got to go. Bro, I walked the whole way around. Literally nothing. Literally no other way in. Let's see if I can pull this off. I don't actually know how this works. Petrificus totalis.
Petrificus totalis.
Oh, we're petrifying them. Well, that was effective. This guy doesn't seem any the wiser. What about that guy on the actual high ground? There is another one hiding around above me here. Bro, this feels just like we're stealth taking camps in Far Cry.
Run the other way when they see
Petrificus totalis.
What was that about running the other way? I couldn't hear. This feels just like
Revelio.
we're clearing camps in Far Cry. This is so good. Okay, this guy's going up here. We'll chase after him. Ooh, wow, that is generous with the stealth upgrades. Very surprised he didn't see us there. Hello.
such arrogance.
Well, now we get to do a little combat. My bad.
Protego.
Get away with that.
That stupefy was close. Almost didn't land that one. I'm gonna try to combo this guy in the corner. Rude.
Why have you not run away?
Steal a loyalist crossbow. How would one actually go about doing that? I am noticing that they do get sent to the ground. Oh god, we're getting reinforcements here like crazy, actually. Where are all these guys coming in from? I think they're warping in. I tried to just teleport away. It looks like I broke a wall down. Maybe that's how I could get through this place. Okay, I'm gonna teleport in. Incendio. Stupefy. Just keep comboing these guys down. That was perfect.
I won't rest.
Hey, you don't have a crossbow, do you?
Why?
Revelio.
Anyone else here? Wait a minute, there are a lot of people still here. He's teleporting in. These guys both have daggers. Oh, and I can't dodge that attack. Or I can't block that attack. I gotta dodge it. Yellow shields mean we're gonna have to use Accio? No, Levioso to break that. He tried to attack me again, but we interrupted his combo. Perfect dodge to get out of the way of the other one.
Losing your stride.
Oh, God. This hotbar does seem pretty limited. Maybe I could think of better ways of organizing my spells. That did hit an AoE, which is really nice. Let me bring this guy to me. Dodge out of the way one more time.
Prepare to surrender now.
I will say that combat is definitely getting a lot more difficult. Oh, I need a red spell.
Incendio.
Pull him to me. Dodge.
You won't survive.
So this guy has a crossbow. Can I have it? Wait, that used my Z. That wasn't even like my mega charge thing. I literally just grabbed his weapon and threw it at him.
Go well for you.
He's on the other side of the fence now. He's not even dead. Are we still fighting, little guy? Come here. Did you find your crossbow?
Expelliarmus.
Can I pick it up? Where is it? I imagine these guys are going to repopulate
That was quite something.
eventually. So if I want to really
Now, to free Arn's cards.
be a completionist and come back in here to do all these dueling feats, I don't think it'll be that hard to actually do. I'm not sure. Could I have just grabbed one of their crossbows on the ground there after I got rid of it? Do I just need to pull them out? No, look at that. They're pulling themselves.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Well, I put a little debris in front of it. I hope it doesn't have an accident. Looks like if I stand in front of it, they completely stop. But they've merged together, and now they're both pushing the box home. I love to see that teamwork.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
Hey, no problem at all. It was no trouble. I'm happy to do it anytime. Why is the cameraman laying in a field?
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
Hey, that would be awesome.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Happy to help, my dude. Now, I have classes to attend today, so let's make sure we get there. I believe Conjuration is on the schedule. I tried to say schedule like an English person. I couldn't do it.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Is it behind the tapestry? Do you need to cast Revelio? No, you just have to pace around in this hallway. Got it.
For
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
Thank you.
Shall we?
After you, Professor.
She's like, is this a trick? Do you require something nefarious?
What is this place?
Wow, it's actually
This
big.
is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If
Wow.
ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you
Lumos.
need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Your house elf?
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Looks like we have a blocked path. This looks like...
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
It looks like they're just using this as storage, which seems so
This presents
wasteful.
the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Wait, I vanish them? Wouldn't that mean they're still there? Where do they go? Hey, these spells are actually getting kind of complicated. Wow, that one was so windy, actually. Evanesco. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Is this one that I
Now, cast Evanesco.
have to equip? It sure is. This is a transfiguration. I do think that would be my favorite magical school, by the way. Banishes items and returns Moonstone when cast within the room of requirement.
Excellent work.
Oh, that was easy,
You'll note
dude.
that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
Lumos.
Let's
I've
move on.
already found quite a lot of Moonstone outside of the castle.
Where in Merlin's name is
Well,
that?
it's an old scale. That looks cool. It looks like they have some more
Is that
of the candles.
goodness? My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here.
Do you require it?
I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Roger that.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
You know, I'm actually surprised the paintings aren't telling me to turn off the light when I'm walking in such a dark area like this. By the way, I know that sometimes our shadows are very dark in this series, but if you leave the brightness too high, everything looks super duper foggy. So in areas like this, I actually go through in post and just adjust the brightness and contrast
Lumos.
inside of my editing software. I think oh, that thing required an exit and never got it. I think I prefer it that way, to be honest. It keeps me very immersed in what's going on, keeps it spooky, but then hopefully at the end, you guys can see just fine. Well, it looks like we need to use this box to jump over or onto the wall here, potentially. Myco Magus is very agile for a little bookly wizard, isn't he? Looks like no more that way. Oh, I didn't even have to do that. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe that's too steep. Nice. Are these more chairs that I can get rid of? I wonder how you... Wonder how you know what is
Lumos.
vanishable and what
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
what is not. This reminds me of like the room they would keep all of Indiana Jones's relics in. Like, it's just big storage for magical items. Oh, that poor guy just came apart. I do know Reparo if you need it. You just let me know. Is this one of the self-trimming shrubs? There it is. Ooh, more chairs. There they go. Oh, this is real, right?
Lumos.
Aren't these old toilets? They would put the water up really high so gravity would have more of a force on cleaning the waste. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I've never seen one of those. Whoa. In person. That's so cool. I think I'll turn Lumos off. So, am I really?
Anyone other than a house elf managed to get around in here?
Am I really just playing around in storage while the professor looks at her old bag? Is this my lesson for the day? Okay, we need to put Lumos and that thing to clear stuff. There's a snitch!
Accio.
I wish I could have Accio'd it to me.
Summon your wits and find out.
Townsperson.
Lumos.
Hey! Don't make me come in there. I'll do it. Looks like the normal path goes around that way. Is the snitch trying to show me something? Are you sad, snitch, because Quidditch got canceled? This almost looks breakable.
Accio.
That was actually cool. You had to go to the side to move this out of the way before you could search
Lumos.
the chest in an inaccessible area. This room seems never ending. It's just...
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Have we tried saying its name? Why are the candles waiting for me? This is a little ominous. Everything in here is ominous, though. Something just fell from the top. Hey, little house elf. Deke, right?
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
All right, Deke, I'll wait. Oh, you just wanted me to clear the way for you.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
Yeah, that's
I was
weird.
thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
My room of requirement would look exactly like a Chipotle. Come on, Michael, focus. Wow! Oh, this is nice. The Room of Requirement has good taste.
Quite a canvas to work with.
I have. Look how happy Michael Magus looks.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the
Lumos.
space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always
I need
understand
that.
the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the Desk of Description, used to reveal magic properties of unidentified gear. We have one of these. I pointed it out last episode. It's a blue robe, I believe, but we couldn't see what it did. So let's try to identify it. Is it just a tan cloak? Hey, that animation looked pretty cool,
You'll
though.
find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Thank you, Professor.
I imagine the Desk of Description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
That would be so cool. Make something out of nothing. The Conjuring spell. This is another loopy one like the last one. I struggle with these, but more than capable.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object.
So not quite out of
You
nothing.
should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
Yes,
I
we
did.
did.
Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
Great question,
You can
Michael.
Indeed. Quite perceptive.
Points
Why
for
don't you give
Hufflepuff.
it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
You know, I am such a huge introvert that I think I would use the Room of Requirement just as a dark place that I could sit in silence in. Conjure a potting table and conjure a potion station. Do they have dedicated areas around the room they have to be in? Oh, I just gain a conjuring spell. That's what I'm supposed to use. So do I look over here and just... Oh, actually... Wait, I can just make... Okay. Small scientific potion station, small botanical potion station. I believe these are just skins, right? These would do the exact same thing. Small gothic potion station. Yes, gothic, yes. Oh, that's cool. Can I place this wherever I want? I legitimately can. Change color. Press F to change color. No way. This is good. That's a lot of customization. Okay, we're going to make it black, and we're going to stick it right there. What else do I need to conjure? A gothic potting table with small pot. And then let's make sure we change the color. Black. Everything needs to be black. And then I think I can rotate this and just set it kind of diagonally in this corner.
Well done.
And that'll look really nice.
Whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants.
So
Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need.
Of course. I don't have to go back to the herbology room anymore.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Roger that. Thank you very much. I'd like to know more about Deke.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Respect my elders. He is much elder. Can I use transfiguration magic anywhere? Because that might be my favorite school of magic. Can you teach me more? Can I go to your class? Can I turn myself into a cat? I have so many questions.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
So, am I understanding this right, that I can just come in here and break stuff down to get infinite materials? There's got to be some kind of stipulation to that. No way you could just do that all the time, right? Thank you, Professor Weasley. This was amazing. This is exactly what I required. How did it know?
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Yes. Now, tell me. Tell it to me. Tell it to me now. I'm literally not even moving. Just tell me the spell.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
Have it.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I imagine I have to have a ton.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking.
Ooh.
Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Can I make it gothic? Try it on the walls and floor. Did she teach me a new spell? Quest started, interior decorating. Ooh! I can see myself really enjoying the decorating of the Room of Requirement. I put up a dapper wizard painting across from a gazing maiden, and I hope one day they'll fall in love with each other. That's my lore that I'm working on. We put a statue down. There is a wizard's chess table over here to the left of our entrance, already playing itself. You don't have to be there, of course. And 2 gigantic lights by the main entrance. I'm trying to keep the gothic theme. I'm trying to keep the black color around. I don't know how to remove what was already here, so I couldn't get rid of this desk, but I could build more if I ever figure out how to do that. It might just be required during this quest.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on Alteration.
Ooh!
The spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste.
Already changed the colors?
Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the Altering spell.
Roger that. Maybe that's how I'm going to move some of this stuff around. The Altering spell. Oh, come on. We've actually learned so many spells this episode. It's kind of impressive.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the Altering spell to customize it.
Maybe that's how I remove the Altering spell. We're going to have to get another bar just for customizing this. Now we can change the color, and I can move it, which is perfect, because I actually wanted to put it over here with my other wizard things. Now, herbology does actually have a lot of stuff that we can build inside of our base. So eventually, herbology is probably going to have its own corner. I'll have a potion corner all set aside. Bro, you can even aim it at the stairs to change the color of the stairs? Wow. Wow. This is extremely customizable. Ooh, we can even change the rug in here. Okay, I think I've altered just about everything to repaint it. In the future, I would really like the option to just be able to select everything. I think that would be really nice. This room was broken down into so many little pieces, and I think I've colored everything anyway, but very likely that I did miss something. The shift from this darker wood to the wood that was here before wasn't a dramatic shift or anything, but it has toned the colors down just a tad. So she wants me to change the style and size of a chair. We'll make it very small. And we'll put it over here in the corner, just in case we need more chairs for our wizard chair. You know, just in case someone gets mad and breaks their chair.
Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
What do you mean?
You can use the Altering spell directly on the room's architecture.
Way ahead of you.
Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Oh, she's giving me new designs, though. Oh, yes! Can I paint this black? Oh, it's already painted black. Looks like it changes the inner circle as well as the accents there. No, you go back. This one looks cool. I like the dust that gets stirred up when we do this as well. I'm going to go with the Gothic central floor. I'm sure no one saw that coming with the black accent. What can we do with the ceiling? Is there a Gothic ceiling? Whoa. Whoa.
Professor Weasley.
Whoa! That one! That one!
Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about? I wasn't listening at all.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Okay, it's weird when he says it out loud.
Perfect.
Let's see how different this looks. Bro! Deke, you are incredible!
Quite a difference.
It is.
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
I bet. Wow! So is it expanding even more? I also just realized I made the room of requirement look like my office. Black everywhere, no light coming in.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I am curious, can no other students use the room of requirement now for the rest of the school year? Is this just mine? Yes, the fact that I had to turn my light on to see in here is probably not a good first sign. Ooh, this was the way that was expanded. I want to see it. Bro. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of all of this. That's going to do it for today's episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like my customized room. I think I am going to make it a little brighter in here just for video editing's sake. But the smile on my face is undeniable. And just like that, it's gone. We will continue Michael Magus's story in the next episode, so make sure you check back tomorrow. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, that's the best way to stay up to date with everything that we release. And we have more classes to attend, but it's going to be really hard to top that.